Hello, everybody. Let me go on and yes, so you may have heard me singing and humming, but that's because I feel really good right now. So hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Stephanie Strong. And I am so glad that you are here. If you are visiting my channel for the very first time, I like to say welcome to my YouTube channel. I try to go live at least once a week. So make sure that you hit the like button and be sure that you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I'm going live. And also make sure you subscribe if you haven't become a part of my YouTube family. I am really I am determined to build a YouTube community, and I really want you to be a part of it. And so, so I want to say welcome to each and every one of you. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. So I'm going to jump right into it because I know that I only have a few minutes. Particularly in terms of the number of minutes that people actually watch a YouTube video. So I want to talk about push through it. Push through it. And so what I am really narrowing it down to is what perseverance looks like. And so, you guys, I can give you a textbook definition of what it means to push through it. But really, I want to draw from my own experience because I think that your own experience or my own experience sometimes lends the best life lessons. And so today I want to talk about push through it and what it means to persevere. Now, I know that everybody knows what perseverance mean, but for all intents and purposes, perseverance simply means to set a goal or to pursue something and to keep going even through setbacks or obstacles. So I want to talk about that. So with that being said, I was reading about how Thomas Edison put forth so many renditions or reiterations of his invention and was turned down over and over and over and over and over again. And one of the things that really sort of impacts or can affect you, particularly if you're trying to live from a place of purpose, or you are seeking to start a business, or you have already started a business and you keep running into setbacks, or you may not be seeing the tangible results that you want to see. I know that all of those spaces I know too well. And I know that I also know that feeling of rejection or not being good enough, or, man, do I have what it takes to offer the world something that they actually need? I've had all those conversations with myself. And one of the reasons why I wanted to get on this live and talk to you about pushing through it is because there is not a single solitary person born that does not have a purpose. And we spend most of our lives trying to figure out what that purpose is. And even in the pursuit of that, we have dreams and goals and aspirations. We have a vision. It may be a dream job, or it may be to a particular craft that you want to hone and perfect. It may be that you want to start a business. It may be relational, so many ways that we seek to live out our purpose. And, a lot of times people ask, like, who am I? Like, what am I here to do? And those are legitimate questions. So if there is a goal or a particular path that you are seeking to follow or that you're on right now and it's getting difficult, you just want to scream, you're not seeing the results that you had imagined, I am here to encourage you today. And there's three things that I want to hit on in these very brief moments that I have with you. That is pursue, persist, and prevail. Come on, somebody, say it. Pursue, persist, and prevail. Pursue, persist, and prevail. We're talking about pushing through it. So whatever it is that you are working on, that you have poured your heart into, what you are designing, what you imagine in your mind, you can really achieve it. I can achieve all that I desire to have too. Right? And so the reason why I'm saying this to you, my friends, is because it's so easy to give up. It's so easy to throw in the towel. It's so easy to have this negative internal dialogue that says, man, like there's so many people competing for the same audience, for the same service or product. Forget all of that. Forget all of that, because that's neither here nor there. So when you are really seeking to push through it, and you might just be in that space right now where you don't have anything else to give. Yes, you do. You have something else to give. And I am asking you right now to think about what it means to pursue something. When you pursue it, you are relentless. I am so relentless in pursuing my goals, my dreams, and my desires, all the things that I have placed before God. I am persistent and I am pursuing with such fervor. And I'm inviting you to do the very same thing. You've got to pursue it like your life depended upon it. Does it feel good all the time? No. Do you have conversations in your mind about whether it's viable? Yes, you will. Yeah, you will have those conversations too. But the test, the litmus test that really indicates that this is something you really want to do is your ability to pursue it. It's ongoing. Pursuing something is ongoing. It's relentless. You keep pursuing, you're seeking, you are trying to figure out, what do I do next? You test things out, you examine things, you imagine, you create, you tweak, you keep pursuing it. You have to keep pursuing. The second one is persist. You must persist. Persistence, I like to see you must insist to persist, right? You have to insist that you will persist. Persist also means the ability to charge your batteries in such a way that it cuts through the challenges. It jumps over the obstacle. It climbs the mountain. The persistence is a determination that cannot be equal to anything else. When you are persistent, you just refuse to give up. You refuse to give up. And so I'm saying to you, my friends, persist. Persistent also means that even though the roadblock is ahead of you, you look for ways to circumvent the roadblock. Now, not saying being foolish, because sometimes a roadblock may mean a detour. And so you got to be open to taking the detour. The detour doesn't mean that you're not going to get to your destination. It just means you got to take another route. And in this pursuing and this persisting that I'm inviting you to really sit in, sometimes you might have to take a different route. Does that mean that you forego your goals or your dreams or what you desire? No, that means that you have to be able to be flexible. You have to not be attached to the outcome. You have to not be attached to the methodology. You might have to make some adjustments. So be persistent. Be persistent. And the last one that I want to lift up is prevail. You must prevail. What does prevail mean? That means step by step. Every step you make, and you do that consistently and continuously, and you check that step off, that's prevailing. You prevailed one step. So prevailing also means that it's overcoming, right? You're overcoming, you're prevailing in spite of what's in front of you. Prevailing is also a sense of victory. That's something that you're prevailing over. That means that you're having victory over something. You're having victory through something. You must prevail. You must prevail. You must keep going, and you must take it step by step. Nobody gets it all at one time in a single solitary season. It just is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But remember that you are one decision away from taking the next step. That one next step, you do it successively successively. Wait a minute, successive. Be success. I'm getting my words mixed up, but be successive, and you do it successfully is what I'm trying to say, right? Do it successfully. What does successfully look like to you? If you are to write the goal, write one action step and do it. No, make no excuses. Make no excuses. You do it. You hold yourself accountable, invite someone to hold you accountable, and you do it. And then at the end of the day, you check that thing off. You have prevailed. You have prevailed under the negative self-talk. You have prevailed over the obstacle in front of you. You have prevailed. And I know all of these things. I am not telling you anything that I have not done myself and continue to do, because I have not yet arrived. I have not yet attained the thing that I desire. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling in Christ Jesus. And I believe what God says is possible for me. And I believe what is possible for me. Do you believe what is possible for you? Do you believe what God says is possible for you? Everything you need is inside you. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare throw in the towel. Don't you dare second guess yourself. Don't you dare listen to the negative self-talk. You must pursue. You must persist, and you must prevail over everything that's in front of me, and you will be victorious. This is the perseverance that I am inviting you to sit in, and that you take it by the horns, and you ride that perseverance onto the next thing that you're supposed to do. One step at a time, one moment at a time, one victory at a time. Success is not a destination. It is an accumulation of steps that you make each and every day toward your goal. And you've got it. I believe in you. And guess what? I believe in me too. So let's believe in one another, and let's go on and pursue the things that we know that we desire to have. I'm inviting you to lock in on the word and the spirit and the fuel of perseverance. And that's what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this. And so make sure, if you did, that you press like, share it out. Make sure you share it out to your family, friends, and people in your network. Hit like, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to my channel, because I've got more for you. And until next time, you guys, have the most amazing